Izzy, the host of Dirty Discussions with Doc, curator of your slutty slumber party, and your favorite kinky empowerment coach. Here to honor pleasure, power, and the woman brave enough to explore both. Take a seat, relax, and let's talk our shit. Hey everybody, welcome to Dirty Discussions with Doc. Tonight's episode is called Catfish Casanova.
Hey. Why y'all trying to summon me without summoning me? That's my old me, not the new me.
That's the old you, not the new you. So let's talk about a Catfish Casanova.
The definition of a catfish Casanova.
Oh, you want me to jump into the definition? All right, so the definition of a Catfish Casanova, that's like a guy that comes and sweeps you off your feet, loves bomb the women, pretends to want a relationship just to get in her pants.
You came up.
Catfish Casanova.
Nah, but you came up with that?
Hold up, but that's like about 65 to 70% of men.
That's 70. I know it's hard in these streets, bro. It's fucking hard.
I told you, I
streets.
used to be that myself.
It's
Shit.
hard. These Catfish Casanovas be out there.
It's just too
and
much work to keep lying. I ain't got time.
I feel like at our big age,
right?
Like young people, I can understand them. Mm-hmm. You know, guys, when boys are just learning how to talk to girls and they want to sweep girls off their feet,
right.
and they trying to get as much pussy as they can to, you know, establish their manhood or whatever.
Right.
I get a young guy doing it.
Right.
I totally understand, but
right.
I'm in my 40s, 42 to be exact. Right, and we're all adults. You guys don't have to disclose your age, but we're up there.
Yeah, we up.
You know what I'm saying? So the guys that I'm talking about, the people in our generation, right?
Guys
in my generation that I'm dating now in this world, who
They're
are
still doing it.
Still doing that.
Some
It's
of
like
the guys,
you
look,
still got a lot to get pussy.
Shout out to the guys. I know a few. Yeah, I know a few.
Why you shouting them out for lying
Shout out
to
to
get
the
pussy?
guys.
Why
Shout out
you
to the
give him a
guys.
shout out for?
But let me say this. Let me say this,
Go ahead,
right?
boo.
Thank God I've never had to go through that chamber, but I know a lot of dudes who have, and I'm gonna blame it on the power of the box. It comes back to y'all. Dudes do all of that because the box.
Okay, but you know, gentlemen, you know you could still get the box without doing all of that.
They can, but no.
If you have the right swag. And I don't know, I'm not the average woman, so I can't speak for every woman, right? I can speak for Izzy. Right? I can speak for Izzy.
All right, speak for Izzy.
I could say it turns me on a little more when a man actually reveals who he is and gives me the choice to say, this is who I am, you with it or not.
But everybody's not built like that.
You with it or not? And then let me decide.
And let's
everybody's not built like that.
But here's the thing, though, is that you got many dudes don't really have no game. Like,
okay,
honestly, the majority of dudes, and I'll tell you because I do relationship counseling.
Okay.
I do dating consulting.
So let me introduce first,
stuff.
guys. Let me introduce my guests.
Bad,
I didn't introduce my guys.
Yeah, you did bad.
I did. You jumped right in the question.
I had to.
Yo.
So anyway. First to my right here is my longtime friend, Chedda Bang.
You know that. What's up? Me and Izzy got so much history, man.
Yo, we got over 10 years.
Yes, absolutely.
Over 10 years. You see me grow, right?
Yes, this is the ultimate hustler right here, man. Shout out to Izzy, man.
I want to take a minute and thank you because Doc Izzy became a brand.
Right.
But when I met you back in 2009, no, it was like 2010, 11.
Yeah, around there.
When you came home.
Right.
Right? It was like 2010, 11.
Yeah.
And Doc Izzy was a joke on Facebook that I used to post. I would write little comments on Facebook and I would say, Doc Izzy says.
Right.
Right? And Bang will pull up on me and call me Doc Izzy.
Yes.
Doc Izzy. So I will
remember that.
say you gave that name life.
That's gangster.
You and then one
That's
day I was
gangster.
like, you know what? I'm out here doing my dirt or whatever. I don't
Branded.
want to go by my real name. What am
Branded.
I gonna call myself? And I was like, Doc Izzy got a ring to it.
That's dope. That's
And
a dope backstory.
Doc Izzy. So guys, thank you.
You know that.
Right? You guys
You're
got
welcome.
dirty discussions with Doc. Doc
Listen,
Izzy.
Just let
is
me
a
get listen
whole
when it's
fucking
lit.
brand.
When it's lit, let me get my 20%.
I don't know about 20. I might throw you 5 or something.
Damn.
Damn.
She said, "I'm gonna give you a nickel."
Doc Izzy. 5 is big when I'm a millionaire.
5 is
Right?
cold.
5 is big
I'll
when
take it though.
let
I
me
mean,
be a
5% of a
millionaire.
million is a nice.
I'll take
5%
it.
of a million is
I'll-
nice.
I'll take
Yeah?
it. Yeah, shout out to Doc Izzy for having me. I'm happy to be here, man.
Yeah,
I love
thank
what
you,
you're doing.
guys. Thank you so much because you gave that name life, and I wanted to publicly thank you
That's
for that.
gangster. That's
Um,
gangster.
because Doc Izzy is a whole brand,
Right.
and it's my alter ego, right?
Right.
So, back to what, and then here's onto my left, Max.
Yes.
Right, this is my friend Max. So Max is like my new friend, but we got a few years in.
Yeah, a few years in there.
Like 2 years, 3 years almost now. I met Max about 3 years ago. And so Max knows the new Izzy. So Bang knows the old Izzy.
And he knows Izzy 2.0.
And he knows the new Izzy. Right? So I brought you guys together on purpose. It was very intentional how I brought you guys together.
Universe, right.
Because I kind of wanted to show you guys how things wrap around and just 2 different perspectives of men that I respect that know me.
Right.
Right? So this was kind of cool to be sitting in the middle of you guys. Ladies, these guys are handsome. I love my job.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank
Right?
you.
I get to be sitting in the middle of this sandwich. You know what I mean?
Hey.
I got light skin love, I got dark skin love, I got everything.
Ow, shout out to the wave.
You know what I mean?
Wave is home. But back to the cat. Let's get to
So
the
back to
let's
the
get
catfish.
because I want to talk about that.
First, let me
Go
let
ahead.
me describe what Catfish Casanova looks like. Right? This is the guy that says everything the woman wants to hear. This is the guy that brings you gifts, takes you on these nice dates, comes to meet the family, giving you all this attention and stuff like that. But deep down inside, he really has no intention of having a real relationship.
He want the box.
So okay.
That's how amazing the box. Let me say this.
All right, let's go ahead. Go into the box.
That's the box. Yo, first of all, let me say that the most beautifulest, most amazing creation on the globe is a woman.
I mean, I
And
love them too.
and
Shout out to the
100%.
beautiful
And
ladies that I
attached
love.
to the woman
Yes.
is that box.
It's the box.
It's dudes up north right now with 25 to life over the box. So everything
That's
that you do, everything that these guys do is for that.
I mean, wars.
Wars.
Right? Was it the Lady
Wars
of
have
Troy?
been fought.
Yeah.
Right?
nations have fallen over the,
The
box.
Exactly.
So it's on a woman to know when a dude is playing those type of games.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can't let him in the box. You can't let him in the box. Dudes is gonna do that. Dudes will say and do anything. I love you. Ooh, ooh, ah. If you fall for it and you let him in the box,
Then
So
well,
it's the woman's fault for letting him in the box.
not 100%. It's a 50-50 thing, but you
Yeah.
gotta know. You gotta know what it is.
So you got to use discernment.
Yes,
The
but
word is discernment.
that
right?
box,
Knowing.
and then attached to the box is that neck. All of these things are said and done by these guys because of those 2 things, man.
Yeah, that's
So
a fact.
okay, so what do you think about why guys?
Now I gotta
catfish?
take back something first of all. Cause first of all, ain't nobody was going to meet the family and doing all this shit
Not for the box.
just for the box. Like that's wild work. That is crazy. I never went that far. I might tell a couple of stories or, lead them on a little bit. Maybe pretend like they the one for me and they really ain't. But I mean, that's the furthest I ever went. And that was when I actually cared to do that. Now I don't even bother with all of that shit because I'm too old to even put that kind of effort in.
That's
But
a lot of work.
listen, it's a lot of work to remember all of that
Yes,
shit, especially
that's what I'm
when you
saying. I
function
smoke
like
too
me.
much weed. This is what. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about myself. I will be the first to snitch on myself because one, I pay my own bills, so my life won't change if you come or go. All right. Number two, I smoke too much to remember my fucking lies. It's hard enough for me to remember the truth.
So you ain't doing no catfish,
No
Casanova
catfish at all.
I
You
can't
like-
keep up with that shit. I really
So,
can't keep up with
but,
lies.
can I ask you a question?
Ask me all the questions.
Is women do the catfish Casanova too? Talk about it
Okay. Do
because,
women do-
I feel like they
think
do.
women catfish Casanova differently.
all right.
Right? Women catfish with their photos. Right? Men catfish with their behavior. Right? So women catfish with the lashes and the wigs and the waist trainers.
Can I add something to that though?
Yeah.
I feel like women also catfish with their intention.
Okay,
because
let's talk about it.
If he's spending
if
money,
a woman exactly,
Okay, so
if
women
he's
do.
spending money,
Okay.
she will pretend like a lot of women have somebody called the food guy, where basically he
food
just
guy.
literally goes out with him
Are you
because
the
he
food
spending
guy?
money on date.
you the fool.
Exactly. And that food guy shit is crazy because
I
literally
guess I'm
he
not
don't
gonna
never
sit
get
to
no
eat
box,
with nobody I don't like that.
even though he's doing it all
Yeah.
for the box, right?
Doing it all for the box.
But at the end of the day, he's not really ever gonna get it. All he's gonna ever do is just get a little, maybe get a little hug, a little kiss, and that's it.
Okay. So in fairness, right? Because women, I guess, catfish too for different reasons, right?
Right.
So men catfish for the box, women catfish for the benefits.
Right.
Right? So it's a fair exchange, no
Okay,
robbery.
okay, yeah, 'cause we-
if you
yeah.
ask me.
Okay.
Now, where it becomes a problem is when it's not transparent.
Right.
Right? Because if you just want the box, right? If you just want the box, and I just want your money, then
Right.
we can have a conversation, and it
Right.
could be.
Communication is key.
You know what I'm saying? We can have a conversation and be on the
We
same
could just have a
page.
transactional situation.
This is a
Keep
transaction.
this
Right.
150.
And that's the problem a lot of times is people not saying what they want.
From the beginning.
For me, listen, like you said, at this age, I'm not with it.
Word.
Listen, this is what it is. What we doing? I can't chase you. I'll chase my son in the park. That's about it. I can't chase you. So what we doing? It's not gonna be too many messages of me. Yo, let me take you out. 2 messages you were playing. It's a dub.
That's it.
So we gotta communicate more and get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's because we're gonna catfish Casanovas could be male or female, right?
Yes. I
So
agree.
we just established that. I agree, and I'm a female, and I know lots of females that do that. I'm not that type.
Have
right?
you
Have I?
catfish for some? Nah,
For
you
some
not.
bread?
No, you not.
I
let
don't
me
see that
bring
in her
back.
character
Bring it
to
back,
do
sir.
My
that.
bad. That's not even her.
I don't see that in her
Don't,
character
yeah.
to do that.
You know me for a very long
But this
time.
is the. Yeah,
I don't
it
see
could-
that in
Maybe
the
when
character.
you was young, you might have done
I'm
it.
not saying that women don't do it, right?
Right.
I'm not saying that women don't do it.
Right.
And I'm not saying either. There's been some dudes that I'm like, all right, he a fool. He gonna give me whatever
Okay.
I bet. You know what I'm saying?
You played
and,
the game.
And I know what he wants.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I know what he wants. I bet game is game time.
You played the game.
It's game time.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Because I already know what it is.
Right.
But that's because I know what it is.
Right.
Right? But I am the type of person who's very transparent.
Mm.
So I'll tell you that I know what it is, and then you might not like me for it.
Honest, brutal honesty.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'm like,
right.
I bet you do all the shit. You want some pussy? All right, I'm gonna give you some pussy, and then now what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Sturdy.
where are we going from here, right?
Right.
So we established there are women and there are men that are catfish Casanova. So let's just say people, male or female, who pretend to be something that they're not,
Right.
just to get something out of a relationship.
Right. Do better, y'all. Y'all got to do better.
Way
Right?
better.
Do
So
better.
so from the male side, it's usually for pussy,
Uh-huh.
right? And from the female side, it's usually for money
Yeah.
or benefits or gifts,
Yeah.
right? So here's the thing, right? They're both wrong. I don't support either or, right? I am a person who has worked very hard for anything that I've earned.
Right.
So I'm not really out here trying to go for anything anybody else earns. I respect other people's money.
At this big
Yeah, that's
age.
fair.
You know what I'm saying? I respect other people's money because I respect the grind that goes into it because I grind.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So when you grind and I grind, there's a different level of respect.
Right.
Right? So the type of females that you're talking to or dealing with, right, is different caliber of female.
Right.
Facts.
Right? So just like there's different caliber of men.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so on the other flip side, the male side, now we have these guys pretending to want relationships and pretending to want, to love you. And I feel like playing with a person's emotions to get the box
It's bad.
is very mean. It's not nice.
Yeah, it's
That's
bad.
facts.
It's very not nice.
That's bad. I don't condone that either. But I'm glad this topic is amazing, man. Hopefully we give them some light to do better.
Right.
We all need to do
Yeah.
better. And this
But
is
that-
so my show is not a man hating show.
Right.
Right? So I'm not here to bash men. I love men. I love
We
all
love
of
you
them.
too, baby.
Hey, yes,
I
we
love me
definitely
some
love
men.
you too.
I'm a daddy's girl. I love my dad. I
right.
respect my father. You know what I'm saying? I have strong men in my family. I got 2 brothers that I love and respect. I got my male cousins that I love and respect. So I'm not out here, trying to bash men. They're men that I love in my life that are respectful, honorable men that are good dads.
Right.
You know what I'm
Amen.
saying?
Amen.
That do what they gotta do. So I'm not here to bash men. And we're not here to bash women either. What we want is healthy relationships.
Amen.
Yes.
And this is why these dirty discussions need to be had, right? So we're having these discussions just so, like you said, so we could do better.
Do better.
Yeah.
Right? We all just want to do better. We're not here to bash nobody or criticize or anything. These are just real things that really happen and fuck shit up.
Right. And fellas, you heard it from a female, right? She said, it's better if you just tell the truth. Say what it is from the door. That's my practice. And I've been like this for a long time. Look, this is what it is. We not gonna play. Be honest about it, man. That's real shit. From a female. You heard it here from Doc Izzy.
And I'll testify as a person who's played kind of, sort of, both sides of the fence. I will tell you, the truth truly does set you free.
Amen.
Because you'll literally, like, the pussy numbers jumped up big time
Telling
the
truth.
moment that I started being honest.
So let me talk a little bit about Max, right?
What's
And
up?
Max is my friend. We live a ethically non-monogamous lifestyle.
Yes.
Right? I can
Ooh.
put that up. We live an
Yeah.
ethically non-monogamous lifestyle.
That sounds exciting.
I won't get
I
in trouble
told you
for
I
that.
could bring you outside.
That
Right?
sounds exciting.
I said I won't get in trouble for saying that on the camera. We good.
We good, right?
That
'Cause
sounds
ain't no
exciting.
hiding nothing
Ain't no
out
hiding
here.
nothing,
Ain't
right?
no
So the
shame
way
in my
we
movement.
live our life is very, very transparent.
Yes.
Right, and transactional. Like I know that if I'ma link up and we gonna play, it's just playtime,
Yeah.
right? And because I want to play,
Right.
because it's exciting for me. If I want to play, when I want to play, I will play.
Right.
Ooh, that's
Right?
a touchy topic.
Right?
You gotta-
And that's a whole different episode.
Yeah, that's a touchy
But
topic.
one of the reasons I brought you in to talk about this topic specifically is because I feel like you could teach some of these guys something about our lifestyle that still translates to vanilla lifestyle in terms of dating, right? Because I'm around the lifestyle, more lifestyle friendly. I've been around the lifestyle for a long time,
Right.
going on 10 years. I'm not completely lifestyle. I'm more lifestyle friendly, but most of my friends are lifestyle. And what I love the most about the lifestyle is the transparency and the ability for people to have these dirty discussions and have open conversations and be honest about things. And you know, when you walking into this event or to this space or to this gathering or whatever, we already know what's about to go down.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know what we coming here for.
Yeah.
And then we know who we going home with or who we not going home with.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
That
And
sounds exciting.
still all
Hold
love
on.
after the play
All
session.
love.
You know why it's still all love? Because everything was out in the open.
Yep.
Everybody knew what they was coming in there for, right?
100%.
So this is why I bring this topic up, and you know, I like to the point of my podcast is to kind of marry the lifestyle with vanilla stuff and kind of teach people, vanilla people, some of the how the lifestyle navigates that makes relationships really healthy,
Yes.
right? So we can have a healthy friendship that's just and we meet up and we play because we like to play and playing
Right.
is fun.
Right.
Right, and you know we know what it is, but there's no need to lie about
all.
life-changing stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no need to lie. It's like we know what we came here for.
And that's one of the things, like, and I'll say this to the fellas, like, listen, I understand the struggles that y'all go through because honestly,
Vanilla guys go through some shit.
no, listen, the vanilla guys go through it
What the
because
hell is
men
vanilla?
were never
I'm
meant
so
to be
lost
monogamous
right now.
creatures.
Am I vanilla?
Yes.
Technically, yes.
Nah.
Yeah,
what the
bro,
fuck
it's
is
rough for
going
you
on?
Right.
What
So
the
this
fuck is
topic
going
is going
on?
left now, but let me describe what a vanilla person
Okay.
is. Right. So a lifestyle person. Lifestyle usually is an umbrella term that covers lots of different relationship dynamics.
Okay.
So some of the people are swingers.
Okay.
Some of people are polyamorous. Some people are into kinks and BDSM and stuff like that. So there's different levels, but they're all traditionally not non-traditional relationships.
So if you're not into that, you're vanilla.
If you're not into that, you're vanilla.
So I'm a whole vanilla.
But lifestyle is not just a behavior, right? Because lifestyle is a mindset.
right.
Right? So a person who has lived in the lifestyle has a different mindset on how we view relationships. Because we can see sex as a friendship, right? And have meaningful.
Nah, I like that, though.
I've been in the lifestyle for about almost 10 years now, and I have
like
had
that.
friends that long who have been there when I had surgery, who come pick me up when my car breaks down, who
That's good.
just check on me when I'm not doing, like, these are my friends.
Right.
And it's a community of people
That's dope.
who live but we understand each other.
Right.
And that's good because
Right.
my question would be to the from the vanilla guy, you know what I'm saying? Is that's feelings get involved. You heard? Because
Yeah, even in the lifestyle they do
Yeah,
too.
that's what
even
I'm
in
saying.
The lifestyle they do
So-
too. And
all
I'm
the
not gonna
time.
lie and say the lifestyle don't get messy. The lifestyle
Oh, it
gets
gets
very
yeah,
messy.
that was my
The
question.
lifestyle can
Oh, it
get
gets
very
super
messy.
Because
messy.
feelings always get involved. It always starts off like, yeah, we doing this, we doing that, and then it becomes, oh nah.
But it depends, because I have play partners that I could call at any moment for years, and we love each other in a play partner kind of way.
So it's just basically regular life shit, finding out who's who and what's what.
And just
right.
being honest about
Right.
your intention, right? Because I could say, yo, I find you sexy as hell. I love chilling with you. I think you're an amazing person. I love playing with you, but I'm not looking for nothing serious.
Nah, see,
I
y'all
could
gotta,
say that, and in the
Nah.
lifestyle, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Nah, so
It's
hold up.
completely okay, and we still show up for each other's birthdays.
Yeah.
We still Christmas parties, Friendsgivings.
All right, but I
Somebody
need
gets
to,
sick,
I
we
need
put
to
our
be
monies
plugged in. I
together.
need listen.
Like,
I know
Listen.
y'all got some baddies in there.
Listen.
I need to be plugged in. I need the guidebook so I can go from vanilla.
Said the
to-
guidebook.
I need the Bible, whatever it is, y'all lifestyle Bible, because I know it's some baddies.
I will be your coach.
All right,
Listen.
yeah, I
I'll
need
be
it.
your fairy
Yeah.
slut mother.
Yeah,
Oh,
I need
God
that.
help you.
Well, we gonna talk. We gonna talk.
We gonna
'Cause
talk.
I need to be
Yeah,
involved.
man,
You know
that's-
what I'm
Right?
saying?
So,
I want to see this.
So because
Wow.
I live an ethically non-monogamous lifestyle, and let's talk about what the word ethical means, right? Ethical means, and I'm not gonna go by textbook definition, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Ethical means that you're doing things and everything is on the table.
Right.
Right? It's morally correct.
Right, morally
I am
correct.
not trying to hurt you in any kind of way. You know my intentions. I'm transparent.
Right.
Right? Transparency means that I'm upfront with my intentions,
Yeah.
and I'm giving you all of the information that you need to make a decision. So there's a difference between transparency and honesty,
Right.
right? Because if I didn't ask you and you didn't tell me, you still being honest, right? Right?
That sound
And
like
if I ask
true.
a question and you answer it very specifically, that's still honest, right?
Right.
So let me give you an example of what transparency looks like. Or honesty. So I'm being honest right now.
Right.
I'm going out for dinner with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's honest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, let me be transparent. I'm going out for dinner with my friends, and my ex is going to be there. Now I'm giving you all the information you need so that you can decide whether you're okay with me going or not.
Right. Right.
Right?
I get it.
As opposed to just telling the truth.
Right. Right.
So when you're transparent, right? So I was recently in a relationship with a guy who's poly. You know what polyamorous means?
Please explain.
Okay. He's poly.
I'm vanilla.
We gotta
He's like,
we gotta get the definition book out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's poly, meaning that he has multiple meaningful relationships.
Oh shit.
Right? So he had another girlfriend who's a sub, right? When I met him, he had like 3 girlfriends.
Oh shit. Y'all. Oh
But
shit.
when I met him, the very first day, he said, "Yo, this is who I am. This is what it is. Or you rock with it or you don't."
That's the most respectable shit in the world.
And I was turned on by that shit. I was like, you know what?
And she signed
you must
right
be that
on
nigga.
up.
Yeah.
Sign
You
me
must be that
So
nigga.
again, fellas,
It lasted for like 2 years. I am not poly. Poly does not work for me. I do
Right.
not want a man who has another meaningful relationship with someone else, but I do understand it and I do respect it.
Right.
but fellas, notice she still signed up though.
I did sign up.
Before anything
And he
else,
got the box.
he had a whole lot of box.
And guess what? Guess what? He could still get the box.
Oh nah.
That part.
He could still get the box. You know why? Because he never lied to me.
That's
Bingo.
So we have a respectful, loving relationship. I know that this person genuinely loves me.
right.
He genuinely cares about me, right?
Mm.
And he never lied about who he was. So I don't have to guess where I
Right.
stand, or I don't have to guess what his intentions are or anything. And I'll still fuck with the nigga.
Right.
Personally, for my life, for my real life, is not what I want.
Right.
It's not what I want for my real life. But we have to this day, we still have a very loving, respectful friendship.
And I think
Yeah.
that's because y'all went into it with all the cards
Honesty.
on the table. Right. All the cards was up on the table. So when all the cards is up, you know what to expect. You know what not to expect. There's no disrespect.
No
And-
disrespect.
yeah.
All I could do is say, all right, you know what? That sounds interesting. Let me try.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? I tried it. It didn't work for me.
Right.
But he didn't do nothing wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because it didn't work for me, I was able to amicably walk away, right? And we're still friends. Still love each other very much. We still
Right.
care about each other. We support each other's businesses, everything. But we just can't be together in a relationship.
And that's what
Bingo.
it is.
You know what I'm saying? But we still cool as fuck.
Right.
But that's the point.
Right?
That's-
And he respects me as who I am. He respects my bossness. He
There's a
respects
lot
my
of
gangsta.
jewels being given out right here. A
Yes.
lot of jewels is being given out right here. Pay attention.
I'm
And
gonna
here's the
bring him
thing,
on one day
because
so
this
he can
is
talk.
this is something that
But Max is a lot like that too.
no, because this is something that I'm very much like that. Like having the girlfriends and they'll know. Listen, I already have something else going on. If you want to be a part of that, that's up to you. I actually prefer when the women are cooperating together.
I got
That is way easier than when I got to do. See, now there's
This
different
vanilla
versions
shit
of
is
poly.
whack.
We about to
There
teach
are
you another
different
version
there
of poly.
are different versions of poly.
Which now what I tend to unfortunately function more often than not is poly V, which means they don't deal with each other, but they are aware that
so it's a
somebody
V.
else
So he's in the
exists.
middle,
Mm-hmm.
and then the 2 girls.
Yeah.
So
So
they
So
don't
they
deal
both
with each
date
other.
him, but
They
they
don't
don't
deal
date
with
each
each
other.
other.
Okay.
Bingo.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
so
learning. I'm learning.
my thing is that I personally can't stand the poly V thing.
I prefer a poly triangle. I could
I
do
like
a
the
poly
triangle.
triangle.
And what is a poly triangle?
Okay, poly triangle is this, right? So every person interacts with each other.
Mhm.
So when I first started the poly relationship,
Right.
it was me and him and another girl. Her and I dated
Mm.
without him. We had our own relationship. And then him and her had their own relationship, and me and him had their own relationship, and then together the three of us would have a relationship together.
The triangle, the trinity.
The triad, right? It was lots of fun. Lots of fun. I loved it.
Movie.
It did not work out. You know what I'm saying? It did not work out. It did not work
And
out.
you
But
know what
not
the
to
problem
say
be
that
a lot
poly
of
doesn't
times?
work out.
It be the women.
Well,
Be the women.
Oh,
Let's talk about it.
the
that's
Be
a
the
whole
women.
different episode.
Be the
Wow.
women.
That's a whole
I'm
different
just gonna
episode.
say what
and
it
I'm not gonna
is.
say don't be the woman because it was right.
See?
But it could be the men mismanaging the women also.
No.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
Here we go, throwing that accountability ball back in our
It goes
hands.
both ways. The accountability ball goes both ways.
But let's not
Okay.
act like sometimes it's just the women can't function together no matter
I
what the
mean,
man
sometimes
do.
women don't
We
click.
ain't got no remote control that just
Sometimes
says
women
do what
don't
I say
click.
when I say it. You
Sometimes
still gotta follow the example.
Sometimes women just don't click.
That's
in
true
a
too.
relationship wise, right? So just
Yeah.
because you like her doesn't mean I like her.
You know what's the
Right?
best part? When the women were together before you stepped in, because then
Now
that's
that's
a
amazing.
smooth
Now I
way
could
to
do that.
slide
I could
in.
do that. I could do that, right? Because now
I've
it's
been
me.
in a
It's
couple
about
of
him
those. That
pleasing
shit is
us.
nice.
It's about him pleasing us, and we taking this
Exactly.
nigga down together. And it's
I'll
like
be-
we soul sisters. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be happy to be the meat in the middle in that sandwich. You feel me? Like,
Because when the
So I
women,
got
when
stories
women
to
get,
tell
when
you.
women get it, yeah. When women get along, then everything else is gonna fall
Everything
in
goes
line.
copacetic,
They've
right?
been dealing,
Exactly.
yeah. That he
once
hit
the
that
women
on
get
the
them
head.
on, that's why I would even say for those that are
You started
interested
the
in
timer
doing
again?
poly,
The 40.
for those that are interested in the poly, I strongly suggest that you let the women meet each other first, and then you find your way in.
That makes sense.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
we're not gonna talk about
Yeah.
poly, and we're gonna have a whole episode on poly. I promise.
I got a
Yes.
diabolical learning session today.
So
we derailed.
So that's why we do this podcast to educate
love
people
it.
because there are different lifestyles,
I
right?
love
There's different
it.
ways that people do things. So now I'm not encouraging anyone to be poly. I'm not encouraging anyone to be in the lifestyle, but there are lifestyle mindsets that I like that I find very healthy.
I need
And
some
the
poly
first one-
baddies. I need some poly baddies. You know what I'm saying?
The first thing is transparency. It all stands on transparency, right? So a person like me who's very open and honest and you don't have to lie to, when I catch you lying to me,
You did
I
bad.
got jokes.
Yeah, because you did
Now
bad.
I
There's no
lost all respect for
There's
you.
no reason for
no
it.
reason
There's
to
no
lie.
reason
You
for
talking
it.
to me.
Yeah.
First of all,
It's like,
it's Izzy.
right.
Even before because you know me before the lifestyle.
Yes.
Even before the lifestyle, I was still Izzy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been in these streets. I've been in these streets. Like I said, I have two brothers. I got male cousins that I chill with. I didn't grow up around girls.
Right.
I was a freaking mechanic in the military. Around all men.
Izzy is one of those women that you cannot. Is women that you can't play with. You heard?
Wow.
They know the game. They know. I have a female friends. My homegirl Ghost. My homegirl Luba. Rest in peace. Like these are my homies. They know. That's why unfortunately maybe fortunately they are single or they don't have that one significant other because niggas can't just run anything on a woman like her. She knows too much.
Facts.
She been doing, you know what I mean? She a hustler. She been through it all. She done seen it all, and she's at a big age. You know, respectfully. So a lame can't come with no lame game. It's not gonna work. You know what I mean?
Definitely
Listen, if you're gonna come with some game, be creative, baby.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Be creative. I could respect creativity,
Nah, I think the real game they need to just come with is the truth, man. They
and that's
come
the
with that,
best game.
You come
That's
with that.
the best game.
That's what's gonna get you
If
your
you're a
box.
fucking geek, be a geek, bro. This
Facts.
is why Drake fucked up. And you a rapper, right? Drake started off as the schoolboy, whatever, right? He should have stayed that.
Yeah.
The minute he tried to act like he was a gangster, niggas fucking clowned him.
Yeah, he took
Right?
a bunch of
Whoever,
L's.
I think that being authentic
Drake.
in who you are, right? And
Right.
Drake is a great example of this. Being authentic in who you are is cool.
Yeah.
It's a streamer.
That's
His
the
name
best
is,
game.
It's a streamer. His name is Neon or Neo or something. He got all of these girls going crazy over him. All the baddest strippers, all of the top singers. I forgot. He's a streamer, and he just him.
Just him.
And
Just
they-
be yourself.
they love him. You heard? They trying to throw it at him all day long. He's running from them because he ain't. You know what I mean? He's a geek. He's a nerd. Be yourself.
Just
man.
be yourself.
That's the
like,
biggest
I'm Doc
jewel
Izzy. Doc Izzy's a brand, but I built my brand off of being authentic.
of who you are, right?
Right?
That's a
I
fact.
never pretend to be perfect. I'm the first person to snitch on myself. Right? I did this podcast because people used to talk so much shit about me. I figured let me do this podcast to educate people on what I really
Who's
do.
talking shit?
Well,
What
it's
about
it's
what?
not just people. All right, so you even said it yourself when you came home. Niggas was like, "Oh, Izzy's throwing them Diddy parties." people assume things,
Yeah,
right?
right.
But they're not educated.
Right,
So I did this podcast so I could educate them in what I really do,
That's dope.
Right.
right? Because I'm not ashamed of anything I do,
Right.
right? And I own my story,
You
Right.
standing
right?
on it.
I stand
Right,
on my
right.
business. I stand
you
on who
should.
I am. My second episode, I had my daughter on here.
I saw it.
My daughter knows who I am.
Right.
My family knows who I am. My parents are dead.
Mm.
But when they was alive, they know who I was too. I never pretended to be something I'm not.
Right.
Right? I'm Doc Izzy everywhere I go.
Right.
Right.
At the end of the day. So any guy who's gonna come date me now, you know I do a kink podcast. Right? You know I throw kink events. I am the freaking slut mother to many women. Right? I do a kinky women empowerment retreat.
I love that title, slut mother.
I am the slut mother. Do you like that? I need a T-shirt. That's on
You
my
gotta
Christmas
make that a
list. It's on my
t-shirt for
Christmas
that.
list. I'm your fairy slut mother. Okay.
That's lit.
So any guy dating me now, you know exactly who the fuck I am. It's public.
Mm.
This is public information.
Ain't no secrets. All
Man, I ain't
cards
pretending
up.
to be no fucking saint. Right? I'm a good person. I take care of my family. I took care of my parents before they passed. I stepped up for my brothers. I took care of my daughters by myself as a single parent.
I seen
I've
it.
done shit for my community. I've helped many people, many people. I'm still a good person.
When you live your
Right.
life like that with all the cards up, you
Yep.
at the most
Cards
peace.
up, all trust.
Right.
Right. You at
You know what I'm
the,
saying?
it's the
And
most
I
peace.
require that from any man I date.
Mm.
You know, I need the cards up, all trust.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I hustled all my life. You know how many years I had to worry about the cops coming for me or niggas robbing me or any kind of shit, having to look over my shoulder. I want a life where I don't have to look over my shoulder now.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
where I'm at with it.
No surprises. No,
Word.
none of that.
Nah,
Yeah, I
keep
get
it 100 with me. I
Word.
respect you. Even if we don't go that far or whatever,
We good.
I'll still respect you. I'll still respect you. Even if we don't,
Right.
I'm not trying to run into the sunset with you or none of that shit, but I'll still respect you. And we could keep a respectful, friendly relationship for years to come, for the rest of
Right.
the time.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But once you start with the bullshit and the lying, and I don't got no respect for you. You just a fucking bozo.
There's a whole lot
Yo,
of
these are
bozos
jewels.
out
Nah,
here,
these are
though.
jewels though. These are jewels, and that goes for
Because
women
why you
too.
had to lie to get the box? And then to me, out of all fucking people,
And that it goes.
First
for,
of all, it's not even gonna work because you're gonna see through that shit like 3.5.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She gonna. Yeah,
So,
it's never.
It's a fool's errand.
that
anyway.
movie is not gonna play out well.
At
man.
all.
first of all, I'm gonna give the box up if I want to give the box up because I wanted to give the box up. You
You
probably
don't
didn't
even
even
gotta
have to
go
do
through all that,
nothing.
right?
You
And the
ain't
faster, and the
It's
faster,
all of that shit.
the faster that men learn that,
Mm-hmm.
you will be ahead of the game. But it takes age, it takes time, it takes maturity for people to learn that, and it takes what you doing right now
Right.
to teach people
To
that.
have, because these are conversations that are very maybe difficult to have, but I promise you, when you do have these conversations, it brings you closer.
Yeah.
It brings you closer because now we have a new level of intimacy, right? Because we understand each other mentally,
Mm.
right? There's a different level of intimacy when we're honest with each other and we could trust each other. Like that's more sexy to me than anything.
Mm.
Right? If I could trust you, like I could feel safe with you, like yeah, I need that. That's the most sexiest turn on. My pussy is so wet just thinking
Amen.
about it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
You know what I'm saying? But when I gotta worry about this nigga lying, who is he really? What does he really want? And you're not even gonna get the whole freak out of me. You're not, because I don't trust you.
Yeah.
You know, for a woman, and you know, and this is my perspective. You guys are men. You could tell me yours. But from a woman's perspective, for us, we a lot of women are freaks. but we just won't show you that if you don't make us feel safe.
Yeah.
You know, like you guys were saying before, oh, my DMs must be popping. No, I'm fucking single. My phone is fucking dry. I'm not even talking to nobody. But there's nobody I like, but that's because nobody knows how to talk to me.
You know why?
Y'all don't know how to talk to me
You know what
because
the
you're so
problem
busy being a fucking catfish, pretending to be something you're not. And then when I see all that pretending shit, I get turned the fuck off.
Because you could spot it a million miles away.
But I also see another side of it too.
Tell me.
See, the thing is, men are simple creatures. We tend to follow the pattern of least resistance. We do things based on what works on a regular basis. And a lot of times, what works is they kick that bullshit. And yes, it won't work with a woman of your caliber. But for a lot of the shorties out there, they falling for that okie doke. So as long as the majority of ladies is vibrating on a lower frequency, they're going to keep playing to that frequency instead of playing to the higher one.
So you're saying
we
that
have to
women are
elevate the
vibrating
mindset.
to a lower frequency? That's
Yes,
deep.
we have to elevate ourselves as a collective.
Ooh.
Hello.
Otherwise,
Talk about
there's
it.
no way that we're
Hello.
ever going to change.
Because
So
some of
explain
them,
that.
some of them is vibrating on a cutwater frequency,
What?
and some of them is vibrating on the Ace of Spade frequency. You, is
I'm just on Gentleman Jack.
No, nah. That's levels. It's levels.
There's levels to this
what
shit,
he
for
said
real.
is 1,000% correct. You could run that on the cutwater broad. You can't run that on the Ace broad,
Not
man.
at all.
It's levels. It's levels.
But the problem is we got too many cutwater broads.
it's a lot of cutwater.
And the majority is vibrating on
So-
the cutwater frequency.
I like this term, and I
I
don't know.
love the fact you
did
use
you
the
make that
cutwater
up?
thing.
Just now,
He
off
literally
the
just made that
fly,
shit up.
because it's a fact.
So define a cutwater broad.
A cutwater is broad is easy. You tell her certain things, and you get her to, let's go get some cutwater, and it's lit. It's just that simple.
I'm
it's
easy.
just that no. Yeah, you
I
could,
really am.
You could
I'm
tell
so
her whatever.
simple
No,
that
but you're
niggas
not
don't
gonna.
get
But
it.
you're not gonna fall for it.
Yeah.
No.
You're not
Like-
gonna fall
And
for the
don't give me
goofy
no
shit.
fucking
Because
cutwaters.
a woman that's above the cutwater frequency is going to have a little bit high level of intellect.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to actually have some conversational skills
Yeah.
in order to intrigue her. And the
Yes,
problem
Max.
is,
Yes.
So
elevate her
box.
intellectual abilities and
I'm
her
a sapio.
capacity.
Talk to my brain.
No, but I'm saying if you don't come with a high level of capacity of speech,
Yes.
gonna
then
work.
you're not going to be able to relate with the Ace of Spades shorty.
Right.
But with the cutwater shorty, you start coming, like for example, this happens to me all the time because I'm very much intellectual.
Yes,
When
you
I
are.
start bringing my Ace of Spades conversation to the cutwater bros, they're looking at me like deers in the headlights because I lost
Okay,
them.
so
Like, you ain't
why
gotta do
are
all
you-
that, nigga. Just let's do this.
So
yeah.
why? So
Not
he-
even
I will
that.
ask
They're
you
not
why-
even able to translate what I'm saying into what they can understand.
Right,
Their
right.
interpretive skills is totally, it
So
flies
why
right over
deal
their
with a
head.
cutwater broad?
I
Because
don't.
it's no, not him, but dudes do it because
Yeah.
it's less
It's easy.
It's less effort.
It's simple. So going back to what he said,
Mm-hmm.
this is what they do. It's too many low frequencies. I don't gotta go through men. Rather say, all right, that's easy. I'm gonna go with that rather than go through the Ace.
So that's why mom's single, because niggas don't want to vibrate on a higher frequency.
Hello.
If you want to use a simplified term, everybody knows about chicks getting random dick pics in their inbox or in their text message.
Yes.
The reason why dudes do that shit is because at the end of the day, it
don't
works
get
more
lots of
often
those.
than it because they know better than do that shit with you.
Right. But if it, look,
Again.
I don't want none. I don't want no
nah,
dick pics,
because
but
if
I
a
don't get
dude
that.
do it to 20 broads, it's 5 of them is cutwater frequencies, they gonna fall for
They
it.
gonna fall right for it
They
as
gonna
long
fall
as you
for
got
it.
the schlong that they want to
Cutwater
see. Pause.
frequency.
But my
You know what I'm
Hashtag.
saying? As long as you got what they want to see, they gonna fall right for that
Hashtag.
shit.
See, that's a whole
Cutwater
nother
frequency.
conversation. See, y'all all over the place, but yo, how are you sending your joint just uninvited joint?
I can't understand
No,
that.
we do not want
Is that a
unsolicited
thing, my nigga?
dick
Like,
it really
pics.
is a thing.
It is a thing.
I know
It
a
is
lot of
thing.
women, and they all
just
complain
know,
about
I had
that
a friend
shit.
complaining about it on Facebook
Like,
today.
yo,
it
we-
really
we-
doesn't
we-
happen to me like that.
So we sent a couple messages back and forth. Yo, here go my Manunge.
Manunge.
No, I'll even.
Here go. Like I don't even and a nigga not a little nigga, so it's like
You want to show off.
But I'm just saying, like
you don't want to show off.
that's
No,
the thing.
but this is the thing.
But here's the other thing that's probably all they have to offer. Is a big
because
dick,
they're cut water
right?
dudes.
They cut water dudes. Yeah, they cut water dudes.
That's the other side of it.
That's the other side of it. We gotta keep it 100.
Right? So
A cut
just
water
like
woman
girls,
has a cut
girls
water
will show
dude.
you, send you like a booty pic or something, right? And that's all they have.
That's
to
their
offer.
profile picture. They
Yeah.
lead.
And
They
that's-
lead
That really
with
do
the
be
And
their
ass.
that's all
profile
they have
picture,
to
though.
offer. And I'm not judging because I post sexy photos.
As you
And
should.
That's not all I have to offer, but I do post sexy photos. But some women will base their value on just sex, right? They just
Right.
send you a bunch of sex. They won't send you a joke. Like
No.
they don't have nothing smart to say. They,
The twerk video.
you know, a twerk video, something like. And again, I love me a good twerk video. I got plenty. Love them.
Hello.
Love them. Love making them. Love doing them. Love receiving them.
And we
from my
love watching
girlfriends.
them.
Love watching them. All that good
All that
shit.
I'm
but
learning so much today. I'm learning so. Oh.
But there has to be some substance behind it,
Amen.
right? There has to be some substance behind it. But my whole thing is, again, pretending to be something you're not to gain something in a relationship, right? And a lot of guys who do these things, they got other girlfriends,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's like you got a whole girlfriend, but you
Motherfucker
out
have
here
a wife and kids.
a wife and kids, but
How?
and then lie and pretend to be single and be doing these catfishing, love bombing,
Your
and all that
karma's
shit. But you know
diabolical.
your whole girl. You got a whole girl. You say your karma's diabolical.
Diabolical.
Why
Definitely.
you say that? You're a
If you-
whole guy. You don't agree with
No,
it?
absolutely.
That's what guys do.
No,
Yeah.
if you got a wife and kid at home, and you doing that, and you're not telling them what it is. Like I've seen situations where females, my homegirls, this nigga had a whole family, and I never knew.
Right.
I'm telling her, how the fuck you ain't know? He was that ill.
Yeah.
He was that ill with his shit because of what? Back to what? Her box.
Mm-hmm.
But his
But
karma.
could he just say, "Yo, this is what it is. I still want the box.
Yep.
Like, what's up? You with it or not?"
It's so I don't know why it's so hard to do that.
So
I
this
could
is
never
my
explain
this
it.
is my perspective, and I'm not a man, so I don't know. And maybe you guys may not know because every man is not the same either, right? But here's my perspective on it. I feel that guys lie because they want the girlfriend experience. You know that if you tell me it's just a play session, I'm gonna give you a play session, but you want me to give it up to you the way you like you was my man.
Shit.
Right? Because the way I'm, and from a female's perspective, for me, myself, the way I'm going to give it up to my man, somebody that
different.
I'm emotionally
Yeah.
involved with,
It's
you know what
different.
I'm saying? Like that
Ooh,
that grind,
that
that shit
noise
that you
was nice.
giving.
Word.
Oh no, I beatbox on that shit, but I got some beats. You got tracks, I got tracks too, nigga.
Listen.
Yo, y'all better lock in. Y'all better lock in.
I got tracks.
Oh my.
But anyway,
God.
right? If I'm gonna give you that beatbox, if I'm fucking sticking your dick down your throat and stopping my fucking breathing to please you, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm giving you that good, like you're my man is different than I'm gonna give you like a play session. Yeah, a play session is a play session. So I feel like sometimes guys lie not because they can't get the box, because they want you to give them that
experience.
The best version
that
of
the
box.
best
That's a
version
good-
of yourself.
That's a good, yeah.
And that's just my
I'm
assumption.
not gonna front. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, if that was ever my motivation, I don't feel like that was my motivation though.
What was it?
What's
I
your
want to know.
motivation?
I want to know.
I want to say my
I wanna
motivation
know.
was just the simple ability to be able to have this girl here and have that girl there and not have her not want to be around because she knows I got this one over there.
Okay.
Because a lot of shorties is vanilla. They don't want to share. They know there's a war
I don't
going
want
on
to
out
share.
here.
He says a war
They
going
know
on.
that is the competition is stiff.
So basically, the right hand don't need to know what the left hand
Exactly.
doing. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything ain't for everybody.
Competition's crazy for the women against the men, so they don't want to share nothing.
Mm.
So if the ironic part of it is that a lot of them end up sharing anyway, but that's a whole
But you
other
don't even know you're
conversation.
sharing.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, you end up sharing anyway, but
Yeah.
you don't even know you're sharing, right?
Yes, but that's why at the end of the day, transparency, not being a catfish Casanova, is the best way to go. Because you hear all the drama. Listen, if you got anything to lose, you risking your wife and kids. You know how you lose your shit.
So
Like-
what tips do you gentlemen have for a guy who feels like he still needs to run game to get pussy?
Let him go first. Let him go first. 'Cause I
Listen, I'm gonna say this. If you feel that you need to run game just to get pussy, you need to reevaluate yourself as an individual, because there's something individually wrong with you that makes the real you not appealing to women the way you got to create a facade just to make yourself interesting. And that facade that you're making is just sounding good.
Bow.
Because at the end of the day, if it came down to it and you said, listen, this is me, I'm only working 20 hours a week, my credit's fucked up, I got 3 girls over here, 2 baby mamas there, and I'm still trying to smash you, so what you saying, you know that girl would have dubbed you in 2.5 seconds. But because you came out and tried to pretend like you was the executive CEO of the trash can, and at the end of the day, you was really the one cleaning the trash can, you sitting up here fronting for this shorty and telling her what she wants to hear just so that you could get what you want. And at the end of the day, you still don't get the best of her because she going to see through that very quickly, and you're going to lose it just as fast as you got it. And then that's just
Yeah,
going
you
to be
might
another
get the
bit
best of her
time
for a
later.
little bit, but once she see it's bullshit,
It's not
she gonna
gonna
pull it
last.
back. It's not gonna ever be the same.
And
It's going
that's-
to be a short-term gain and a long-term loss.
And that's the jewel. That's the jewel right there. He, Izzy said it, and he just, reiterated it. And I'm gonna say the same shit because I done had some baddies in a dusty ass room. You heard? Just telling them what it is. You heard?
Yep.
Bad Instagram, 100,000 followers in my little dusty ass room, sleeping over, doing everything.
Tell me the mattress is on the floor.
No, it was a twin.
I
It was
slept
a
in
twin.
a mattress on the floor with a nigga
No,
before.
it was a twin.
I'm not even trying
And
to.
I
I'm
bought
not
him
even
some
trying to
pillows and
dog on
blankets.
it.
No,
I'm just
but
saying.
I bought him pillows and blankets too because it was his new apartment.
It was a
and he
twin,
getting his
Because
shit.
that's just showing. You just flexing and showing how strong that game
It's
is.
a twin in a
Twin size
room,
bed.
and she jacked it because I never lied.
That's it.
A couple of they bad. I'll show you they grand, but I'm not
Right.
a tell nigga. You be like, oh,
no
word?
kiss and tell.
No,
No kiss
nah.
and
You be
tell.
like, oh, word, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never did. Yo, this is what it is. This is where I'm at. She's coming, and she's coming the next day because son is official. Son
Word.
didn't lie. He didn't say what it was. He
Yo,
told me what it was from the
being
door,
honest
and that was it.
transparent
That's
is
it.
so fucking sexy. Like, even
All
like
cards up.
none of us are perfect. Let's keep it 100. None of us are perfect, right? And none of us got all our shit together. We all working on something. You know what I'm saying?
Play with the
Everybody's a
cards
work
up,
in
man.
progress.
Everybody's a work in progress. We all have our traumas and our triggers. We all been through some shit. Life is fucking hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all out here trying to get ours and do something. But when you pretending to be some shit that you not just to get the box, it's like you lose out on something more deeper that you could get.
Yeah,
Keep
for
it
real.
a
You know what I'm
buck,
saying? Like
man.
you doing it just to get the box.
Yeah.
Okay, but you could have had a person who was an asset to your team. You could have had a person who cares about your growth,
Yep.
who cares about your health. You could have had a person who really rocks out for you, even in a friendship kind of way.
Shout out to Shorty from Starless. You could have had Shorty from Starless like me in the twin bed. Shorty with the 100,000 followers.
Listen,
Yeah. Neck
because
game
it's
amazing.
not about. It's really what. You know what I value,
not?
and when a female has her own shit, you know what I'm saying. What she values is a nigga who's transparent and could be honest and just be yourself, gentlemen.
Yes.
So from I'm gonna give you from the female's point of view,
Jewel alert,
You
jewel
know what I'm
alert,
saying?
jewel alert.
gentlemen, I love you and I want you to be successful. and my guys that come from where I come from, that come from the mud, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I want you to be great, but it all starts with embracing who you are. Just be yourself. Right? That's the best game you could have.
Jewel alert.
Is be yourself and be honest and be transparent about your intentions.
Right.
Right? And maybe you might get the box and maybe you might just get a friend. Right? You might not get the box. You might just get a friend. But at least you know that you got integrity.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm saying? And because you have integrity, that friend might be somebody lifelong that you could hit them up when you need something and they got you.
Right.
That'll pull up on you when you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, as opposed to you used her for pussy and now you lost out on something that could have been a great network or friendship or something.
The greatest relationships, whatever they may be, was never built on a lie. You heard?
Facts.
Anything that's built on a lie will die on a lie. Take that and run with it. You heard?
There's a jewel right there.
Bullshit. So any closing thoughts, gentlemen?
That's it.
Let the brother over here, he's already on the roll.
Yeah. Anything that's built on a lie will die on a lie, man. Nothing great was built off of a lie, man. Yeah? And nothing lasted, maybe, but it won't last. Keep it a buck. That's it. Keep it a buck.
Yeah, you might get that quick win, but it's really a loss at the end of the day when you could have had something much greater that's much more deeper and intimate and honest and relevant. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, guys, I want to thank these two gentlemen for joining me for this conversation. And I want to remind you guys to don't be afraid to have dirty discussions.
And make sure I get my book because I need to learn more about not being vanilla. Poly baddies pull up.
I'm about to change Chedda Bang's life.
Yeah,
Y'all heard?
Poly baddies pull up.
Yo, we gonna write a manual for him, man. We gonna get the manual.
I need the Bible. I need the Bible.
So with that said, guys, have a good night and have a good day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with like 5 of your friends.
Make sure.
Drop some comments to boost the engagement, right? Like other people's comments, engage with other people's comments, and let's make this shit go viral. I cannot do this without your help.
Show
I'm
that love.
super grateful. You can follow me on Facebook at Doc Izzy. You can follow me on Instagram at Doc_Izzy. You can email me, just DM me, stay connected. If you have any thoughts, whatever, drop it in the comments on this video.
Yay. Shout out to
it
Clearly
right
Faded
down.
too, man. Shout out to Clearly Faded. Staten Island, what up?
Staten Island, what up? This is Staten Island.
Bang.
Right?
Baby girl, get jealous, ain't nobody getting touch of her. Ain't nobody loving you the way we were. What could heaven be? If angels come from beyond heaven.
This is Doc Izzy, your host of Dirty Discussions with Doc, curator of your slutty slumber party, and your favorite kinky empowerment coach. Here to honor pleasure, power, and the woman brave enough to explore both. Take a seat, relax, and let's talk our shit.